A warm welcome to you beautiful souls and to my channel Mystical Angels Energy. My name is Kikyo and I am deeply thankful and deeply grateful to have you here today, beautiful souls. The card decks that I use are listed in the description box below, so let us begin our Divine Feminine channeled message from the angels and the Divine Feminine's higher self to you beautiful souls. Okay. What card deck do I'm going to use this one first for this as well. What would you like to convey, angels, to our viewers concerning the divine feminine energies? And I'm feeling those too. Okay, the energy of self-esteem. And I think I could pronounce Emmer? Goddess of self-esteem, the energy of 44, a master number there. And I just saw 55 on the timer too, another master number of 10. Okay, completion of the cycle, beginning of a new one. I feel like, you are divine feminine, quietly working on your own energy. Okay, I see you taking care of things that you need to take care of, and you're feeling good. Okay, there's this good energy. I'm feeling like, you have a deep sense of peace within your soul at this time, and you are gently and gracefully enjoying your craft. Okay, I feel like you are thinking of your divine feminine. She looks like, as she is, knitting, quilting, that she is, kind of like she's focused on her work, but I see her also gently daydreaming. She's daydreaming of all the beautiful things. There's a sense of satisfaction and gratification. Okay, godly gratification is what I'm hearing. You feel whole within yourself with the self-esteem card here, and I feel like, you are appreciating the quiet. Okay, the quiet. You're appreciating this journey. You're appreciating the time that you have with yourself, and deep down inside there's a sense of knowing, almost like the high priestess. You know that good things are coming to you. This is like the divine confidence. The divine is definitely with you, present with you too. Almost like all this beautiful pink color, and the background is kind of like washed out there, but I'm seeing like that as an energy, like divine holy energy surrounds you. And what you daydream of too, I feel like in this time is definitely divinely guided. The angels are guiding you towards beautiful daydreams. The energy of modesty, goddess of modesty, 51, and all of this beautiful lush energy, again with this energy of, I'm seeing summertime energy, harvest energy, August, September, especially August and September energy too. Okay, now that could be significant to you in some way, either through a birthday, or perhaps, something significant will happen during August and September. Could even be reunion type energies. 333, okay? Yeah, with the 333, I'm hearing the ancestors are, with you, as well as, your deep connection with the divine. And I feel like you are deeply connecting with the divine, okay? And I'm hearing too, a great practice, because I see her bare feet upon the earth, would be if you may earth already, or you may be interested in earthing, or you may never have heard of earthing. So earthing is when you make physical contact with a bare part of your body onto the earth, specifically the soles of your feet and the palms of your hands, although any part of your body can make contact with the earth, and of course you will still connect with that energy. But the chakras of the foot and the palm chakras, drawing up that energy into you. So there too, I feel like that is significant too in symbolism for being grounded. Okay, and 444 on the timer, yeah, beautiful. There's definitely the connection with the angels. There's this grace, this gentle energy. When I'm thinking of modesty, this isn't saying that modesty, this isn't saying that you need to hold back any part of yourself, or that you can't dress in a more revealing way or anything like that. No, 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 no. Because, you know, even I dress, you know, with 2 tops and double slit skirts, so this isn't about any of that. Just wanted some clarification there. The energy of modesty is about, once again, I'm feeling this energy of authenticity and just you gracefully being you. Just embodying all that you are, but you know, you don't need to, you don't need to flaunt it. You don't need to prove a point. You just are standing in your goddess energy. And, you know, there's like this energy of like, you don't need to show off. But if you do flaunt it or you do show off a little bit, that's okay too, you know. But there's this energy of like, you don't need to, you know, you don't need to prove yourself to anyone. That's what I'm really feeling with that. And just there's this grace and this gentle, there's a grace and gentility here, and a quiet, a deep tranquility, serenity, peace. Okay, again, even Isolde, okay, 32. Goddess of perseverance. Like, yeah, there's this energy of like, you know, you're quietly doing you. And that is beautiful. And that is very attractive to the divine masculine energy because you're focused on yourself. And as Liz says from Guided by Angels, definitely go check out her channel if you so desire. Hold on a moment, beautiful souls. Okay, I'm back. As Liz says from Guided by Angels, you know, when you're focused on self, then, you know, nothing is 7:17 on the timer. Yeah, you're going in the right direction. And I did say that in the angel message. Definitely go check that out about going in the right direction. But when you are focused on self, okay, and not focused on what your divine masculine is doing, or you know, then you're not choking the connection, okay? And you're not choking your own energy field with worry, with doubt, with anger or fear, okay? And I see none of that here. I see you, you know, in the energy of your craft, okay? You are doing you, and you are enjoying doing you. And you are, as she is making beautiful music, playing the harp there, you are making beauty in your life, okay? You are creating beauty in your life. Archangel Hanyo is here. And Archangel Jophiel is here. And I feel like Archangel Ariel is also here, helping you to see, look at how much you have manifested. Look at, like, okay, her feet upon the earth, that's what I'm hearing. Her feet upon the earth create, okay, Persephone energy is here. Goddess of spring and also goddess of the underworld, okay? So there's that connection, and some of you I'm hearing may resonate with the Hades and Persephone energy coming together, twin flame energy there, if you resonate with that. But it's almost like where she walks becomes hallowed ground. Yes, her touch creates sacred ground, hallowed ground. You know, she is divine goddess, she is empress, but she's just quietly confident about that. And that's what I'm feeling here. Beautiful souls, divine feminine. Anything that you touch turns to gold. Life springs up from your energy. And that is very attractive and very beautiful to your divine masculine. And you're just, you know, you continue on. The energy of 51 could be significant. 44, which translates to 8, higher level of abundance, balance, and I'm seeing that here. You know, you're taking time for you, but you're still moving forward. There's an energy of ease flowing through here. This is very, very positive energy, Divine Feminine. And I did say in the Divine Masculine message, definitely go check that out, that your presence, and there was a grace coming through there from you, Divine Feminine. Definitely send out good energy towards your Divine Masculine, okay? Because they are overcoming the fears within and the negative type of thinking, okay? And they are overcoming any type of negative energy that might be whispering negative things in their ear, okay? Whether that's coming from a physical person or coming from a spiritual entity. And I definitely feel like there are negative spiritual entities that are trying to prevent your Divine Masculine from coming forward, but I saw victory. So definitely go check that out. And that was the overarching energy, was victory. They will be victorious over that energy because they are choosing you, Divine Feminine. And I feel like there's this energy of slowness, okay? Slowing down. The energy of 6 with 51 there. 32 could be significant. The energy of 5. So you are creating beautiful changes. You are harmonious and balanced and abundant. And it's like, once again, you're just gently surrendering, leaning into that divine energy. And that is beautiful, Divine Feminine. The energy of the cats. I feel like this is appropriate, the cat tarot. Okay, you are listening to your intuition. Okay, you're doing you, staying in your independence. The 7 of Cups. Once again, I spoke about that, gratitude. I feel like, once again, you're thinking of all the possibilities. You too are daydreaming of your Divine Masculine. So I feel like that's a mirrored experience in this current energy. You are dreaming of all the wonderful things that you could experience with your Divine Masculine. Your Divine Masculine, it was in the Divine Masculine reading. Definitely go check that out if you so desire, again, because they are thinking of all the wonderful things that they could engage in with you, all the wonderful experiences, dancing with you, embracing life with you, celebrating with you, taking you to festivals and celebrations. I see you also dreaming of all those possibilities. Also with the feathers there, okay, again, you are surrounded by angels. You are literally guided by angels, surrounded by angels. You are mystical angels energy, as this channel is so titled. The angelic energy is literally flowing through your veins, and I'm seeing that with the liquid, the elixir. I'm hearing it's flowing through your veins. Some of you could actually be earth angels. I feel like many of you that come to my channel are indeed earth angels, starseeds, elementals. You could be fairykin, which once again are beings that not starseed beings, but beings that are, beings, I was looking for a specific word, but I'm just going to say beings that have origins here on Gaia, okay? They have origins here on Gaia, like elves and gnomes and fairies. Now, I have heard that some elves too can come from other galactic places, but you may feel like fairykin, you may feel like an elemental, starseed, earth angel. Definitely a good book, even though she no longer, if you can get a copy of that book, would be Doreen Virtue's, I believe it was about earth angels, because she spoke at the time, and within that book she speaks about different types of how your soul may not actually be human, but your soul may have other types of origins, and you incarnate back into this life, and you come here to, obviously assist this planet in elevation. And there were things like wise ones. Wise ones too are they can have human origins. You may not have human origins, but you've incarnated here time after time after time again, and you've been in prominent positions like a high priest or priestess or a major witch or wizard. And she spoke in there about walk-ins and elementals and, earth angels and, the fairykin although she didn't use the term fairykin, but she spoke about beings that were fairies and gnomes. So I just, as a side note there, you may be interested in that, if you can get a copy of that. I know she no longer resonates with that stuff, but to me, that was still the truth, and I still resonate with a lot of what was spoken there. But I feel like, once again, too, this is like saying a lot of opportunities are coming in your way, Divine Feminine, too. You may feel like you have more opportunities at work, or you have, this could also represent that, you know, your day will be filled with many different glorious things. You have only but to pick, you know, the energies of relaxation or prayer, you know, having fun, crafting something. So I feel like there's a good balance of your time being utilized. I am hearing Archangel Metatron is there to assist you as well, to help you to slow down or speed up time accordingly, no matter what you are doing. There is the Ace of Swords, so breakthrough energy. And I'm also feeling like with the little wind symbol above the kitty's head here, at the third eye, that's representing, you know, once again, you're receiving these visions, okay? It's like a breath of fresh air clearing out the third eye chakra. Your third eye chakra is being cleared and cleansed with holy energy. The energy of the moon is illuminating the background, so you feel this true, authentic you coming through. Also there, with that breath of fresh air, I was feeling like, yeah, I'm hearing holy download, but I thought there was something else I was about to say. I'm hearing the word empowerment too, you know. I'm hearing breath of fresh air. Breath of fresh air. It's like a breath of fresh air. Okay, you are a breath of fresh air. You are refreshing to your divine masculine. You actually give them life and energy. You breathe life into them. You could actually do a technique too, Divine Feminine, where you visualize your divine masculine in front of you, and almost like you could even actually literally physically breathe out, and imagine you're breathing out onto your divine masculine. Or you could even wave your hands, or if you have like a fan, like an oriental fan, you could like wave, visualize waving around your aura, visualize waving around your divine masculine's aura, and like clearing and cleansing their energy field, okay? And that could be sending out good energy to them as well. But you are creating this breakthrough, okay? And I feel like you are definitely determined. Archangel Michael is here with you, standing firmly here with you, as well as Archangel Jophiel. They're working together. All the angels are working together for your benefit. But Archangel Michael is helping to bring in this breakthrough, and for you to stand in your energy and to stand, because see, she's standing firm. There's gentility here, but she's also grounded. Firm energy. There's a firmness and like an assured energy. The Hierophant. Again, the two keys crossing, the two keys of the kingdom crossing over the candle there. This is you and your divine masculine, your energies intersecting, your energies entwining. Okay, you may feel like at this time, divine feminine, you are almost like wrapped up in your divine masculine, or like, you know, you may feel like they are almost like a sacred dance, because we saw that in the divine masculine energy reading. We saw that with the world card, the divine feminine, divine masculine dancing together. Okay, you may feel like you are actually energetically dancing with them. You may feel entwined with them. You may feel them holding on to you. But there's this deep and almost intimate, intricate embrace. And all of, you know, these books open to definitely Archangel Uriel here, guiding you towards the right. I'm hearing right signs and symbols. There could be something within a book if you open up a book and you flip to a specific page, wherever you land, that is the right sentence, the right paragraph, the right page for you to read. There is something divinely guided within a book. Also with this Hierophant energy, I said about the ancestors blessing this union, blessing your life. There's this energy of you are blessed, but also there's this energy of, you are you are disciplined. I'm hearing you are disciplining yourself. You are becoming even more blessed in your craft, okay? There's this wise energy, very wise energy. I'm hearing knowing just what to do. There's this energy of knowing just what to do. And we see that too here with the Five of Wands, okay? And it's like the kitty there is leaping away from anything, any type of danger. Okay, so I'm hearing divine feminine, if there's any critics, okay? If there are any critics, I feel like you know just what to do, okay? You are just gracefully staying in your own energy and you're carrying on despite any type of chaos, okay? Because Five of Wands could represent chaos. It could represent, conflicts, but this can also represent, debates or, a meeting of the minds, okay? But I see that, you are leaping free from this energy. You are, there could be something around you trying to create drama, but your ancestors are guiding you to remember your path, to remember your wisdom. And perhaps that's what all the books are there for, staying focused on you, okay? Remembering too that there's a lot of opportunities, that you don't need to engage in anyone else's drama, okay? Or if they have a perception of you, or like for instance, if someone thinks that you're crazy for not going on dates or for not choosing to be with somebody that maybe they deem worthy, okay, or they just don't see, they think you're living in a fantasy or a fairy tale, you can tell them that the fairy tale is real and they'll be totally discombobulated, like, which means confused. They'll be like, huh? You're here to create heaven on earth, okay? You're here to have that fairy tale relationship indeed. But also, a lot of fairy tales can be pretty gruesome. So when people say, oh, you live in a fairy tale, you remind them like, well, fairy tales can actually be pretty gruesome, but the outcome is very rewarding and very blissful, right? But there's this energy of like, you are worth it, okay? And you know your truth and you stand in your ground, because it's not a fantasy, it's not a fairy tale, it's the fantasy being brought to life, and you are meant to have this. So there's energy of like, well, you just keep carrying on anyway, and that's beautiful, divine feminine. You continue to carry on because you know your truth, and you do not have to do anything that you are not comfortable with or that you do not resonate with, okay? There's this energy of the moon being present there too, guiding the kitten, guiding the cat. Or actually looks like a cat. Yeah, guiding the cat, guiding the kitty. And once again, I felt called for this deck because there's this energy of like, the energy of Archangel Haniel here in tandem with the cats, the energy of the moon card with the cats, knowing your heart, okay? And standing in your independence. Cats are very independent. They know what they want. They know what they're choosing. Yeah, you know what you choose. And there's this grace about them too. And also this regal energy, okay? Because you are an empress, you are a goddess. You deserve this. So this is you moving out of the drama and into the wisdom of the ancestors. And too, with the Hierophant, knowing that, knowing that you both are meant to be together, because the Hierophant can also represent marriage, and maybe perhaps you do desire marriage, You know, and that's why, you know, you're not going on dates and everything too. You know, you don't want just anyone. You desire to be with your person. Okay, now some of you here could be going on dates and everything once again, and that is okay too. Everyone's journey is unique. Everyone's journey back to their divine masculine and divine feminine is unique to them. So just take what resonates. But that's for someone I felt like that maybe, you know, might have been, you know, pressured, or there might be some type of like, you know, criticism, because I'm seeing this almost like, I'm seeing this a little bit like a witch hunt, okay? Almost like a witch hunt, but the kitty is escaping the danger. You know, I'm also hearing too, someone could be jealous of your energy or your wisdom. And if you are, I'm hearing too that you will become aware of who that person is, or if you feel that energy around, that you will be able to discern that energy, okay? And the angels are there to help you to move away from that energy. Feeling those too. Okay, so we have the energy of Orion, activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light. So you may actually be connected with Orion, or your divine masculine could be connected with Orion. Either way, this energy is powerful. This is you becoming all that you are. And this card actually came out, I believe this card came out in a previous divine feminine reading. So once again, reconfirming that you are being reborn, that there is powerful energy here, there is a new day dawning, and you're preparing to walk through God's divine archway into God's divine timeline. And you are recreating yourself. So the angels are saying, and that's the wisdom behind this too, your ancestors, the angels are saying, keep going, you know, keep this, you know, also too with that energy of modesty, you know, keeping things to yourself, you know, keeping things private. There are some things that people do not need to know about, and that is okay. You know, you have a right to your own privacy, because, you know, big things are happening. Big things. That's what I'm really feeling like this, you know, big things. Lots of opportunities and big things. Big supernova, big change. Big change. Halls of Amenti, initiation, secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiation. Yeah, like I said, big things happening. Thoth energy is here. I feel like Thoth is working with Archangel Michael, helping to bring you in, okay, to this. I feel like in the 5D too, you know, you are being shown powerful things, okay? You may receive, once again, I feel like, once again, the third eye chakra being lit up. Again, with Archangel Metatron there, with the sacred geometry, the pyramid symbol. Okay, and pyramids are very powerful symbols, because the 4 points at the bottom ground us and anchor us to Gaia, and then the point at the top anchors us to the cosmos and brings down that cosmic energy and floods it all throughout. Pyramids represent amplification, so powerful energy, as well as manifestation and opening up portals. Pyramid energy opens up portals, okay, to other possibilities, to other realms. You are being born into a new era, and more secrets revealed too. You know, something that someone may have kept hidden from you is going to come to light. Okay, I feel like Thoth is helping to bring that about, usher in the truth. And you are being initiated into a new energy, a powerful new energy. I'm going to take this one first. Halls of Learning, Spirit Guides, Confirmation, Great Lessons. So, yes, and this is beautiful, reconfirming with the Hierophant there, because the Hierophant is all about learning, okay? And I was going to say that, study, learning. Archangel Uriel is here because Archangel Uriel too is all about studying and learning. I'm also hearing Archangel Raziel is present. Archangel Raziel helps you to tap into your clair senses, your psychic senses, and to learn things from the psychic senses. And then we have Metatron there helping you to understand things of higher knowledge, esoteric knowledge, knowledge that's not widely, talked about, in the mundane reality, in the day-to-day life. And then, of course, we have Archangel Uriel, who's helping you to, expand your craft, to learn more. Tap in with your spirit guides. I'm hearing from many of you the Akashic records. Okay, great lessons. And this is confirmation too. If there is something that you wish to have confirmation about, then you have your confirmation through this message, Divine Feminine. Again, with this bright golden energy. So gold was also a prominent color for the Divine Masculines, and I'm definitely seeing that here as well, Divine Feminine. All the books and all the illumination, definitely something within your life is being illuminated, and you can definitely feel the presence of God in your life as you continue to move forward and work on your craft. And this light is also protecting you once again from any of the drama, okay? Or this too could represent too with these that, something that you gain wisdom about, and then if you need to have a meeting of the minds with someone, that will be a successful meeting of the minds. I feel like you will both be able to convey your perspectives in a manner that is definitely guided by the angels. And you can definitely call upon the angels before ever speaking to anyone. I know I always do this. I call upon Archangel Michael to protect me, and I call upon my guardian angels and any other archangels that I think of in the moment, an archangel that I think is appropriate to be there with me in the moment. And the conversations usually they always come out well. The angels have never let me down when I have prayed to them, so always calling on them beforehand may be actually beneficial, and they will help you. They will assist you with connecting with your higher self. This is also reminding me of connecting with the higher self. Okay, so in your dream state too, I feel like you could be accessing these higher realms. Or you may even have an experience when you're in the moments of quiet. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, Divine Feminine. In a moment of quiet, when you have your eyes closed, or even if your eyes are not closed, you could be accessing, kind of like energetically teleporting to these realms. Or there could be some type of energetic crossover where these realms are opening up before you. Okay, there's an opening up. But your spirit team is working with you. Also with the great lessons too, that reminds me of, you've learned a lot on this journey. And you know how to handle these things. There's a sense of, remember, I feel like this is the overarching energy for you, Divine Feminine, the self-esteem card. You're just glowing, and you're doing you, and you're focused on your craft, and you're focused on the beautiful things and the gratitude and, the quiet, and, you're kind of in your own space. You're not in the drama. And you're carrying on, and you're beautifully carrying on. And that is kind of like the energy of the World card, because this is almost like, this is mirroring the Divine Masculine reading a little bit, in the sense that this is the World card, where we had the World card in the Yoshi-Yoshi-Tani deck, Tarot of the Divine, come out. This is like saying this is the World card here. Learning experiences, wisdom transmission, earth intelligence, and I said about wise energy being here, and that Gaia, your place here on Gaia is protected, Divine Feminine. You belong. So there's this energy of you belong, okay, even if you have been by yourself physically for a long time. You have a massive spiritual team, but you belong here, and you are meant to come into union with your Divine Masculine in this lifetime. And I'm feeling, there's this energy of, coming together with them soon, because whenever that timing may be, however that timing feels to you. Again, that August, September energy could be very significant, or the summertime energy could be significant. But even if it would be fall energy or beyond, I'm definitely feeling like, you know, within, I don't really like to give timelines too much, you know, because everyone's journey is appropriate to, is tailored for them and is appropriate to them. And, you know, because sometimes if you hear timelines, then, you know, you can feel as though, you know, that it must happen at that time, but everything shifts and changes, and God knows the best timing for you. But I feel this energy of soon, however you resonate with that, you know, whatever you feel is the most wise for you. But I feel like you're at peace with that, you know, you're at peace with the journey, but you do know that you belong, and Gaia's gateway is opening, saying, you know, you have, you know, you learning experiences, you are continuing to learn, you are continuing to grow, you're working on your craft, you're working on you. Wisdom is coming through you, but there's this energy of the world, like, you know, you have done this, you have done this, and that's why you are being, all these portals, the pyramid, the archway, the circular portal there, I'm hearing for some people like a stargate. Okay, you may be actually receiving contact from extraterrestrials that are positive. But, you know, you've had a lot of learning experiences here, and you know, Gaia's gateway is opening up, saying, you know, this union is blessed with that rainbow energy there, and the clouds are parting. It's almost like she's saying, you know, your time is approaching. It is, as we said in the Divine Masculine with the Morrigan, Celtic goddess Morrigan was there, goddess of fate. It is fate. It is fate for you and your Divine Masculine to be together. It is fate for you to traverse this earth together and bless this earth together, because you have an important mission. And that mission is, you know, tailored for you in your own way. You have a divine covenant between you and the Holy Spirit. And your mission is appropriate for you. Okay, so I feel like that is, yeah, there's a sense of completion again, a sense of wholeness. So that is the message that I have for you today. Beautiful souls, thank you for being here. I love you, and the angels love you. We all cherish you. Thank you for all the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments, the great, beautiful, good energy. It does mean the world to me so much, and it helps me to carry on, to continue these messages, to continue this channel, which I'm going to do regardless, but it does help me, and it helps the algorithm. So I thank you very much for everything, and until next time, beautiful souls, bless.